Are you tired of budgeting advice that sounds great but never actually works? You're not alone. Many people struggle with sticking to a budget because it feels restrictive or complicated. But here's the truth: budgeting isn't about cutting out everything fun. It's about gaining control over your money so you can stress less and enjoy life more. In this video, I'll share 5 simple budgeting strategies that actually work. These methods are practical, easy to follow, and can help you save up to $1,000 fast without feeling deprived. Let's get started. First up, the 50-30-20 rule, one of the easiest ways to organize your finances. Think of it as a simple roadmap for your money. 50% of your income covers necessities, things like rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, and transportation. 30% is for wants, things that make life enjoyable, like eating out, streaming subscriptions, or hobbies. 20% goes towards savings or paying off debt. But here's the key: this rule isn't set in stone. If you're aggressively paying off debt, you might adjust it to 40-20-40, where you cut back on wants and put more towards savings. For example, let's say you earn $3,000 per month. Under the 50-30-20 rule, $1,500 would cover essentials. $900 would be for fun and extras. $600 would go towards savings and debt. This approach makes budgeting simple and flexible based on your financial goals. Ever check your bank account and wonder, where did all my money go? That's why tracking your spending is non-negotiable. Without knowing where your money is going, it's impossible to make smart financial decisions. Here's a simple way to do it. Use free apps like Mint, Inab, or Personal Capital to automatically categorize your expenses. Or go old school and track your purchases manually for a week. It'll be eye-opening. Most people realize they're overspending in small but consistent ways, like daily coffee runs or forgotten subscriptions. Example: if you're spending $5 a day on coffee, that's $150 per month, or $1,800 per year. Cutting that down to a $2 homemade coffee could save over $1,200 annually. By tracking your expenses, you'll spot these money leaks and start saving effortlessly. Want to save money without even thinking about it? Automate it. The easiest way to build savings is to treat it like a non-negotiable bill. Here's how. 1. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a high-yield savings account every payday. 2. Start small, even $25 per paycheck adds up. 3. If you're investing, set up automatic contributions to a Roth IRA or 401 to grow your money even faster. Why this works? When money is automatically moved to savings, you won't miss it. But if it stays in your checking account, you're more likely to spend it. And here's a power move. Rename your savings account something like Future House or Dream Vacation. This creates a psychological barrier that makes you less likely to dip into it for random expenses. Budgeting shouldn't feel like punishment. That's why setting up a fun fund is crucial. When people quit budgeting, it's usually because they feel too restricted. If you don't give yourself permission to spend on fun things, you'll eventually overspend and feel guilty. Solution? Allocate a small percentage of your budget, even just 5 to 10%, to guilt-free spending. For example, love coffee? Budget for it instead of cutting it out completely. Enjoy movies or gaming? Set aside money each month so you can indulge responsibly. This keeps your budget sustainable so you actually stick to it long-term. Unexpected expenses are the -- 1 reason people go into debt. That's why an emergency fund is a must. Here's the goal. Start with $500 to $1,000 ASAP. This covers small emergencies like car repairs or medical bills. Then, work toward saving 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses for bigger financial security. Overwhelmed? Start small. Even putting $25 per paycheck into an emergency fund builds a safety net over time. Real-life example. Imagine your car breaks down and the repair costs $800. If you don't have savings, you might put it on a credit card, leading to interest charges and debt stress. But if you have an emergency fund, you handle it stress-free. Think of your emergency fund as a financial seatbelt. You hope you never need it, but you'll be grateful it's there. These 5 budgeting tips aren't about restriction, they're about freedom. When you take control of your money, you reduce stress, build security, and create a better future. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your best budgeting tip? Drop it in the comments. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more practical money-saving tips. Let's build financial freedom together, one smart decision at a time.